Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. Oh, I'm very tired today, but so happy. I was tired from the moment I woke up, and it's now midnight, past midnight. And well, one thing I'm happy about is that I got my old location back home, sweet home. This feels so good to be home. Um, so, but yeah, I pushed myself somehow. I attended two Bhagavad Gita classes today. I attend two on Saturdays and one on Sundays usually. I might skip the Sunday one, but the two Saturday ones I absolutely love. And yeah, I was feeling very exhausted, but I pushed myself to go, and I'm so glad I did because both of them were absolutely amazing. The conversations that we had were amazing. The classes themselves were good, and the conversations, the questions, answers were really good. The community, the people that are there, everything was just so good. Um, okay, so let's do 822. It is a very beautiful verse. I'm half asleep. I apologize for that. But I've been missing a lot in the last few days, so I didn't want to sleep without doing at least one video. So I apologize for the like stupor. I think I'm in a drunk, tired state, like stupor state. I can barely keep my eyes open. But this verse is very important, and there's very different interpretations. Very different, as in one word has made the whole difference in Prabhupada and Swami Mukundanand's translations. And Swami Mukundanand's translation is even more strict, which is very unusual because I would have expected Prabhupada's translation to be more strict in general because it's geared towards bhakti. So, okay, let's sing the verse together. पुरुषः स परः पार्थ भक्त्या लभ्यान्स्वनन्यया यस्यान्तः स्थानि भूतानि येन सर्वमिदं ततम्. So what this means is that the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than all, is attainable by unalloyed devotion. Although he is present in his abode, he is all-pervading and everything is situated within him. So this is what he's saying is not as powerful as this one. I'm going to read Swami Mukundanand's translation. Supreme Personality, Divine Personality is greater than all that exists, although he is all-pervading and all living beings are situated in him. He is everywhere and all living beings are in him, yet he can be known only through devotion. That's what he says. Here it says is attainable by unalloyed devotion. And okay, the word by word translation is Ananya. Ananyaya. Ananyaya is unalloyed and undeviating according to Prabhupada, and according to Swami Mukundanand, it is only through Ananya, without another. He mentions it here also, Ananya. Ananya means by no other path can one know God. So he's surprisingly, Swami Mukundanand is like closer to my heart in this situation, in this particular verse. I don't know what it means. You can decide what it means for yourself. You can research whatever. I'm just reading out what the true translations. I don't know what it means, but anyway, Supreme Personality of Godhead can be achieved through devotion, of course. Whether you want to believe he can be achieved only through devotion or not, that's up to you. Okay, so let's do word by word. Purushaha, sa, he, the Supreme, is no greater. There's no than whom nobody's greater than the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Partha, O son of Pritha. Bhaktya, by devotional service, Labhya can be achieved, but by devotional service, by unalloyed devotional service, he can be achieved. The Supreme Personality of whom there is none greater. Yasya, whom within Bhutani of all this material manifestation, who is within all of this material manifestation, he's everywhere, and by whom all, wherever we can see, is pervaded. Like, so he pervades everything, whatever we can see. So it is stated that clearly that the supreme destination from which there is no return is the abode of Krishna, and Brahma Samhita describes it as Anand Chinmaya Rasa, where everything is full of spiritual bliss. There is nothing material there. So by his spiritual and material energies, he's present everywhere, both in the material and spiritual universes. Um, Yasyantah sthani means everything is sustained within him, within either his spiritual or material energy. Lord is all pervading. And to enter is possible only by bhakti, as clearly indicated here by the word bhaktya. So he's saying only by bhakti, although he didn't say it in the translation. He's saying it, but he's saying it because it's of the word bhaktya, which is here, not the word ananya. No other process can help one attain the supreme abode. Um, and he gives more things, plenary, like Vedas describing plenary expansions, whatever. Brahma Samhita also says the Supreme Lord is always in the supreme abode, Golok Vrindavan. He's all pervading, so everything is going nicely. Okay. Now, Swami Mukundanand also says, he's all pervading, present in every atom in the material world. He's not, I like what he said here, he's not 100% God in his personal form and 10% when in our hearts and as Paramatma or anywhere else in the material world. God exists 100% in all his forms. Due to his ignorance, we are able to do our ignorance, we are unable to recognize his presence within us, but God exists 100% everywhere. And so the Ananya I've already said, and then he quotes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who says, Karm, Gyan and Ashtanga Yogs are path to God realization, but they all require the support of bhakti for their fulfillment. The same exact thing was said by Sri Kripalu Maharaj. They are paths to God realization, but without bhakti, they become dead bodies without life heirs. And then Vedas also say that one may practice all these other things, accumulate knowledge, develop detachment, yet without devotion one will never attain God. So lots of evidences that both of them have given that bhakti is necessary, but this verse is pretty clear that, well, I don't know if it's exactly saying here that bhakti is necessary, but I think he's saying bhakti is necessary. So it's one of those most powerful verses. I think chapter 7 and chapter 8 are all about bhakti, and I don't understand how any impersonalism can possibly come out of this. But yeah, whatever. I haven't listened to Swami Sarpriyanand lectures on this, so I don't know how he is translating that, but to me this feels very clear, and I'm very happy because I'm so attracted towards bhakti, so intensely attracted towards bhakti. I was very inspired today. I was listening to this girl, very young girl. She just started only a year ago. I started 2 years ago, but she's already chanting a lot of rounds, and she's reading the Gita, and she's waking up in the morning at 5:30 during Brahma Muhurt and playing Mangalarti. Like our temple has a Mangalarti streaming in the morning. Well, it has a it has a Mangalarti at 5:30 a.m. and it's also streaming. So she streams it while doing her rounds, and then she does 2 rounds, and then she goes back to sleep because it's like, but she gets up and does the chanting during the Brahma Muhurta, which is amazing. Very highly inspiring. I'm like fast asleep during that time. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this verse. We'll do chapter 8 verse 23 in the next video. Wish you a day filled with spiritual growth and wish myself a really good night's rest. See you in the next video. Radhe Radhe.